Ugh. What up, Doug? Good morning. I slept in today. Woke up earlier. I looked at the clock. I thought it said 8:30, but it might have said 9:30, and I went back to bed. Ugh. One of those days I feel like I could have slept in. I could have slept till fucking noon today, I think. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Hawk fan, what up? Oh, shit. I gotta go grab my coffee. Damn. Let me grab my coffee and some socks. Dude, I slept in. I woke up once, it was like 8:30 or 9:30, I don't remember. I thought the clock said 8:30, but it could have said 9:30. And I laid back down. I was like, fuck it, I'm still tired. I feel like I could sleep till noon. I could like lay back down in bed right now and fall asleep on you motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck this. You guys ready for a sleep stream? Oh, fuck. Middle of the day sleep stream. Oh, I need my coffee though. I know that. I need to check the wood stove real quick too. That feels like a balloon. It probably looks like one too. He was pretty wasted yesterday, I noticed. Wasted means shit face wasted. That's wasted. Wasted on an empty stomach too. Oh yeah, that ain't no good. Yeah, we gotta get her going here. Look at ain't nothing going on. She still feels warm though, which tells me I just need to stir her up a little bit. She'll fire right back up. Yeah. Anybody I could use this charcoal for the fucking grill. Make some good old grill charcoal here. Look at that. You guys know how to make your own charcoal by chance? If you don't, I'll tell you real quick. You get like a 55-gallon metal drum with a lid on it. And then not 100% sure if you have to poke a hole in the top of the lid or not, or in the bottom, but I know if you take the 55-gallon drum, stuff it full of wood, start a fire around it, starve everything of oxygen. Yeah, so you don't want no holes. You gotta starve everything of oxygen, and then fire it up and burn the piss out of it. When you open up the inside, you'll have charcoal in there, and you gotta starve it of oxygen to create charcoal. And you can make your own charcoal. It's actually not that hard. Oh, don't blame AJot. What up, Wallace? Working on getting the morning fire going on here. I slept in a little bit today. I just got up. It's like 10:15. It's after 10 here. I felt like I could have slept till fucking noon today, but I didn't. Could have though. Broke a bunch of this up like yesterday to get ready for today. Damn. Take those. A couple of these in there. Man. A couple of these in there. One more. Let's get one more in here. All I gotta do, get the breeze flowing just right, and she'll fire herself. She'll fire herself right up. Watch, we'll come back in like 20 minutes. That bitch will be blazing. She'll be blazing. You know what they say, Sandwich. Excuses are like assholes. Everybody's got one. Heard Prince Andrew got arrested. What? Not the prince. Don, good morning. Hey, Jack, good morning. Doug, good morning. Hawk fan, good morning. Sandwich, good morning. Brendan, good morning. Who did I forget? Lawless, good morning. I think that was everybody. Got everybody again in there. Alternate. Going to sleep, drink some water. Drink some water and go to sleep. I got a feeling the drinking didn't stop even after you went live, did it? It carried on through the night for a while. I myself don't like drinking unless it's dark. I don't day drink at any time of the day. Fuck that. I always got too many fucking responsibilities to handle during the day. I can't day drink. Never know what's gonna fucking happen, you know what I mean? At least at night. At night, I don't have to worry about, everything's done for the day. Nobody's going anywhere. None of that shit. I scored me some cinnamon donuts yesterday. I was wanting some the other day. They didn't have any.
I kind of forgot about that. I bought it to be like a training bus to do training and practice with the record.
Oklahoma, what up?
We flipped it over and rolled it a couple dozen times at least here in the yard. And uprighted it and done a whole lot of different scenarios with it with the records. And then I realized when I bought it,
Former Prince.
that it does rust. We just never tried. That we have.
Oh, let's see what's on. Karen manager tries to remove auditor from. Yeah. Look at here. Cinnamon fucking donut. All this talk about trying to eat healthy, and here I am today. I'm gonna eat some fucking donuts. Be good with the coffee. Ooh. Tulip, you in there? What up, Tulip? Did I miss you? Hey.
What's new for 2026? This is a Dodge Durango in 95 minutes. Starting this year, whenever someone asks the question, does that thing have a Hemi? Durango drivers will be able to say, it sure does. Now the entry-level GT model comes standard with a V8 instead of a V6. The Durango RT gets the larger 392 cubic inch Hemi.
How's everybody doing this morning?
The Hellcat returns.
I really have nothing to talk about right now. That's all right. Sometimes you just ain't got nothing to talk about. You know what I mean? Oh, my bean soup. Got my bean soup to talk about. Made my bean soup yesterday. I haven't eaten none yet. By the time I got it done, it was midnight last night. So, there's that. When I came home from work yesterday, Mom took over the kitchen right away. I almost feel like she did that intentionally to procrastinate my ability to make fucking bean soup, but it is what it is. And but I got her done. And I tried it last night before I went to bed. I tried a spoonful. And I have to say, I think I did a pretty fucking good job. It's going to be good for lunch today. I know that. I wish y'all could try my bean soup and critique it for me, but, I have to go by the unbiased opinion of my mom. You know what I mean? So I have to take her word for whatever. You know what I mean? Either she's going to tell me it sucks just to be an a-hole, or she's going to tell me it's good just to save, you know what I mean? You don't ever know if she's going to be honest about it. That's the thing about parents. You know what I mean? On one hand, they don't want to hurt your feelings, so they'll lie to you. On the other hand, they don't care if they hurt your feelings, so they'll fucking lie to you. You know what I mean? So it's like a no fucking win situation there. Nope, I haven't had none yet. I'm gonna have it for lunch. It's still sitting on the stove top. I didn't even bother, but I got done with it at midnight and I was ready to go to bed. I didn't even put it in the fridge. I just put the lid on it, sitting on the stove top. Should be really good. You know, I think soup like that, probably one of them things where the next day it's even better. You know what I mean? So now that it's sat and stuff and everything's going to cook together really well. And Mom's friend Sue just came and got her a few minutes ago. So when they come back here in a few minutes, I'm going to send a bowl of bean soup with her, and that way she can that way I could probably get a more honest opinion. I think it's good though. I've had plenty of bean soup. I've had some that I don't like. I've had some that I like. And you know, if I like it, that's really all that freaking matters. You know what I mean? I'm the one that fucking made it, but you know, sometimes you just want to pat on the back. Oh, good job. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure she'll like it. Should you guys want to see my bean soup? Let's see how my bean soup came out. I'll show it to you. You'll have to do your imagination on the flavor station. Imagination on the flavor station. But you know, house smells like bean soup. Imagination on the flavor station. Bam. Look at that bean soup. Oh, yeah. Some sourdough. I was thinking I need to make some cornbread. You gonna eat that cornbread? Yeah, I might have to go. I don't think I got any. I don't think I have a box in here. I might have to go get me some cornbread though. I'll whip up the to-go bowl for the old lady Sue so she could take some bean soup home with her. I'll be back in a minute. Get her hooked up with a good old portion of the bean soup. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fan-frickin-tastic. The beans are nice and soft and creamy and velvety like. I think I nailed it, man. There was an award for like the first time, the best bean soup ever made for a first timer. Man, I fucking nailed it. I got like one of them warming centers on the back of my stove, so I'm gonna put it on the warming center and turn that on. And here by lunchtime, should be good and warm again. You know what I'm saying? Should be ready to go. Ham, smoked ham hock, bro. No bacon. Smoked ham hock. Yeah, it came out good. It's the first time I ever made bean soup. I impressed myself. You know what I mean? If it wasn't good, I'll tell you guys, man, I fucked that up. It tasted like this shitty. No, I nailed it. Not too salty. Fucking, you can taste all the celery and the carrots and the onions. I crushed up a couple garlic cloves, put in there. I took my, I think they call it the Trinity, don't they? The onion, celery, carrot. And I put some fresh garlic in it, and I kind of like sauteed it just a little bit to get a little extra flavor. And then I put it in. You know what I'm saying? And I boiled it until you guys ever watch them like make that what was that pho, you know what I mean? That shit I'm talking about, pho, that Asian dish, you know, with the bone broth, pho or some shit. You ever watch them make that shit? It's one of the secrets to making it is like when they're boiling the bones, you gotta skim the stuff off the top of your pot, you know what I'm saying? And then the more you cook it like that, the clearer the liquid gets, right? I did that for like four plus hours like last night. That's why it took so long. So I wanted to get it like as good as I could in a reasonable amount of time of like spending 12 fucking hours doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I was in there constantly scraping the stuff off the top of the pot and came out really good. Smoked ham hock, not bacon.
All right, we're done racing, we're done walking, we're done doing everything. We've got the rear end completely assembled, everything done. We've got to run down and get it fitting for the ARB.
I'm gonna keep it real. What up?
One crappy thing about ARBs is you've got to position this
I'm gonna keep
so
it.
it doesn't hit the back of the housing and it doesn't hit the ring gear or get swept up in the ring gear as the oil is running around. I decided to afford today to get some ARB parts, which if you're in Moab, swing by Performance Ford if you need. They carry Tom Woods drive shafts, they carry Revolution gears and axle shafts, they carry ARB parts, Dana 60 parts. They've got a whole off-road parts selection there. And very few people think that because they're like, oh, my Jeep's broke. Going forward.
Feed me, Seymour. Feed me, Seymour. Feed me.
Final assembly lube, aka sticky stuff.
Feed you this. Feed you this something. I almost said it. I almost said it out loud. Feed you something. Do you like banana flavors, A-Jot? You like banana flavors? Because I got that fruit by the foot. Funny. I'm scared to answer. Oh, you like banana flavors? I got that fruit by the foot. Oh, got him. Never soaked your beans before? Yeah, I'll soak them overnight. Yep, I just soaked them overnight. Like they said to do on Google, my mom, she just boils them. Some people just boil them, but I soaked mine overnight. Soak them overnight, it makes your cooking process a little shorter. If you pre-soak them beans, you know what I'm saying? I'll be back. Mom and them are back. But banana flavor. Yeah, banana flavors. fruit by the foot. Because bananas are, you know, bananas. I'll be back in just a second. I'm gonna go get some beans.
We got it all the way back together. Then to go through and zip tie a bunch of stuff up. Start putting diff fluid in. Kick on the pump, make sure all that's working. We already checked it, we flushed it. Okay, so the gear oil that this calls for is super thick. We got it sitting over here under the stove. Oh yeah, that stuff's starting to move now. Now I'm gonna use a pump to fill the dip. Just gonna
Check the dog's
No idea.
spot. Cause there's the blood in the snow over there. I'm thinking it must be that way because I'm the other.
I can see it. It's showing up the top of the line now. Okay, folks. It's running. It has a running drive.
Oh, okay, I thought you had.
Half the glory is open.
I'll try it though. I put it on the warmer though, it's not hot yet. I put it back on the warmer. There we go. There, gave the old lady Sue her Sue bean soup. She got a southern draw and shit. She's real southern. She like from Kentucky or some shit. She's like, oh, first thing she says, she goes, "Where's the cornbread?" I says, "I know." First thing she said, "Where's the cornbread?" $61 and sunny. Shit, you was out topless sunbathing, wasn't you? Bet you was. Foggy, rainy. Oh, we're cold today. Shit, it's like, of course it's cold. It's fucking winter still. First, it's fucking cold. It is. My thing says 33, feels like 24. I couldn't tell if that was like sprinkling or if that was shit melting off the tree dripping on me, but I think it's the shit on the tree melting off, dripping on me, truth be told. But it's 33 degrees out there. It's kind of windy. Overcast. Definitely no sun yet. There goes the plowman. Oh, speaking of which, you're going to have to call Jeff today. Get the plow guy over here. I'll show you guys. Fact finder. What up, fact finder? What kind of facts do you like to find? See? 32 there. Yeah, it says 33 here, so I mean 33, 32. You're further south than me and you're a degree colder. Ah. Kind of facts does the fact find? I couldn't see the mailbox 20 yards away. Yeah, that's some soup there, isn't it? That's some soup. I didn't forget the cornbread. I just haven't made any. I'm probably gonna have to though. I need to get good. I like some good cornbread, man. But the problem with cornbread though, it's easy to fucking dry it out when cooking it. What is the trick to nice, soft, moist cornbread? What is the trick? Tell you what, best fucking cornbread I ever had was in jail. Ain't that fucked up? Best cornbread I ever had was in fucking jail. You subscribe to me? Oh man, you sure you want to do that? You sure you want to do that? You're not gonna be looking for facts, finding facts on me, are you? Are you that kind of fact finder? People's already done that one. The facts have already been found and published. And by social norms and standards, I'm not a good guy. So you don't want to find any facts about me? I know. Message retracted. He's like, no, never mind. Nope, taking that subscription back. Forget I said that. Oh, where's that little douche from yesterday? I'd like to get a little piece of him. He thinks he's got free speech here. I'll show him how free his speech is. You know what I mean? It so sucks, like, believing in the concept of free speech and then having douchebags like that come in and you have to delete their messages because they're idiots. Now, if he'd have been just the harmless troller, like looking for a good laugh, that wouldn't bother me one bit. You know what I mean? I don't like the malicious trollers that want to go in and troll people and like tear them down and make them feel bad and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Go out of their way to try to make somebody feel less than. You know what I'm saying? I hate that shit. Motherfuckers got enough stress in life. Motherfuckers are hard enough on themselves as far as judgment goes. You know what I mean? You're your own worst critic. You know what I'm saying? Like, the last thing you need in life is some fucking douchebag, you know, who wants to just fucking harm you. You know what I'm saying? By being mean to you. Like, it's ridiculous. Kids like that need to be fucking spanked. He's probably like a 17-year-old dummy, too. I'm guessing it was got to be a teenager because I remember after looking back on it yesterday, I was thinking about it, and the dude was like, "I'm not gay." That's when I knew he was a fucking teenager. You know what I mean? Grown ass man wouldn't have said that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gay. Yeah, you are, dude. And the only reason you get to speak here is because I let it happen. Oh, yeah. I was noticing his channel must be kind of big. He's got the highlighted thing. What's he got? Like 100,000 subscribers? You gotta have like 100,000 to be like that. That's why 312. Shoo. Yeah, you don't want to subscribe to a guy like me unless you want to find some facts on me. You know what I mean? Every kind of fact finder likes to kick out dirt about people. Well, tell me now. What kind of fact finding does he do, Age Out? Tell me. Go check his channel out. Let me know. Like that one dude, Skip Tracer, the Skip Tracer guy. You guys know who he is? Nasty Nathaniel's buddy, Skip Tracer. He does that kind of stuff. He goes out and, you know, looks people up. You know what I'm saying? But there ain't nothing you can go look up that fact finding and go look up that ain't been already looked up by somebody else because of my main channel. You know what I mean? My shit's done been put on blast. That's inevitable as an auditor. You know what I mean? There's a First Amendment content creator. Yeah, my next video I put out, it's going to say Big Mike's First Amendment content on it. In the next video. Because I'm going to change it to Big Mike's First Amendment content. I like the sound of that. I mean, Big Mike audits sounds good, blah, blah, blah. But I kind of like the First Amendment content. I think that is more appealing to a wider crowd. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to have to happen. Especially if I'm ever going to hit that 10,000 subscribers. I have to go make another cup of coffee. Oh, he did subscribe. I got 182. But he didn't say nothing else. Why do people do that to me? Leave a fellow hanging. I had some questions, man. Had some freaking questions. What kind of facts are we finding? Still need to know what kind of facts he's finding. All right, I'm going to go make some coffee. Give me just a second. I'll be back.
What's for dinner? Did you know the Walmart app has over 500,000 items?
Start it.
Hey, I'm a Peninsula friend and I'm proud to partner with PNG for the Winter Olympics. One of the things I love the most about working with P&G was getting to work with some of my favorite brands. Downy helps me keep my most stinky, sweaty, yucky sports gear fresh. I trust Tampax because I know it's going to get me through a training session protected. My favorite Happy Tears moment probably was the first time that I won Olympic gold and see my family. Let's shine together at the Winter Olympics.
There's only one Ozempic. Hello, I'm Ozempic, and I'm on a GLP-1s, kind of like him. What's under there? Oh, it's all the things I'm FDA approved to do. Why are you hiding them? That we get a lot of show them. You can show me, unless you're scared. No, I just don't want you to do that. Any more uses? Talk to your healthcare professional about Ozempic. We fought him pretty hard. Right there. Okay, good news. But that's, yeah. We need to get a skid plate up on this.
You want a couple of these cinnamon donuts? There's still a couple left. I'm gonna get one out of there. You can have the last 4 if you want them. 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah, that's at least 4 or 5 foot step down.
There.
You don't care.
I had to go out and start the car for my mom too. Blades, what up? Blades in the easy. Supposed to get snow Friday. Bye grass. Oh, you got grass? I haven't seen grass since the first snow. I haven't seen grass since then. Was that back in November or some shit? Back in November? I ain't seen grass since November. Yeah, the reason I wasn't sitting here when you first came in, I wanted to go start a cup of coffee, but I ended up having to go out and went out and started the car for my mom too. Crunch, what up? Crunch is fasting. Been up since 6, been running around. Now I'm home doing work, home and work. I woke up at when I woke up, I looked at the clock. I swore it said 8:30. I went and took a piss. Might have said 9:30 though. And I came and laid back down. And I say it may have been 9:30 because when I officially got up, it was 10 o'clock. And it didn't feel like I was laid there for a half hour. I don't think I fell asleep, but you know how that is. You know what I'm saying? When you're laying there kind of like half asleep, time can go by really fast, or you do fall asleep and you really don't realize it. Next thing you know, another hour goes by. My dog was already in bed with me. So, you know what I mean? Like, she was already in bed. And Bentley, he'll let you sleep. He don't care, you know. Bentley's not one of them ones that'll come bark to wake you up or some shit like that. He'll just let a motherfucker sleep. He's a good boy. Foxy, on the other hand, if she wants you up or got to go outside, that bitch will wake you up. She will kick the door down, bark at you, fucking, you know what I mean? Spin circles. She will let you know. Bentley, he won't. But Foxy goes out so freaking much. Bentley just goes out whenever she goes out, you know what I mean? So it's not like he ever has to be like, hey, I need to go out. Dog yank the covers off you? Got one of those? That's always a good time, huh? Yeah, mine don't. I got that little rat terrier. She just likes to sleep in the bed with me. She'll sleep in the bed with. She's got to sleep with somebody. It's either with me or my mom. Usually it's my mom these days. My mom's got a bigger bed than I got. And I toss and turn a lot. So after all, she gets pissed about it and just leaves anyways. And I sleep with my door shut. When I had my room was upstairs, I didn't have a door on it, so she could just come and go as she pleases. My room downstairs, I got a door on it, and I keep my door shut quite a bit, just TV noise in the other room, or keep that way that ain't bothering me, or my TV noise ain't bothering my mom, or so. Most of the time, my door is just shut. I'm in my own little cell here. You know what I'm saying? This is a public building. Garbage truck was here. That Bentley will bark for us, the garbage truck, because the garbage man usually brings him treats. So he wants to be out there when the garbage man shows up. So on Mondays, he's watching for the garbage man. They're so quick to bring up. It's a HIPAA violation. So and then he barks, and you gotta let him out, and then the garbage man gives him a bunch of treats, walks him back up to the porch. It's kind of the routine, but the garbage man had his shoulder surgery last month or the month before or whatever. He's off for like 17 weeks or some shit, he said, and so he ain't been around for a while. So the garbage man filling his slot doesn't bring Bentley treats. So now Bentley, after the garbage man comes, got to give Bentley a bone. Just kind of make up for it, you know what I'm saying? Because it says respect our patient's privacy. That's not overrides the First Amendment of the Constitution. Freedom of press. You guys like my tie-dyed shirt today? Handmade tie-dye shirt. I like it. Look at the colors on it. Private information. I can get from this room over here. A friend of mine made it for me. I had to pay for it, but she made it for me. I put the colors and she made it. I think I paid her like $25 for this shirt. I don't wear it very often because it's like one of them shirts I really like, and so I don't want to wear it out washing and drying it, you know what I mean? So I don't wear it very often. I like to try to keep it as vibrant as I can for as long as I can. You know, you see it's starting to fade out a little bit, but you know. she didn't want to give it up when she made it. She's like, I like that one. I want to keep it. Can I make you a different one? I was like, no. It's like, that's the first one. That's the colors I picked out. That's how it turned out. That one's mine. She's like, I get it. She wasn't upset about it. You know what I mean? It's kind of one of them things when you make tie dye. Sometimes one comes out and you're just like, man, I want to keep that one for myself. You know what I mean? And do it again, you know? But, yeah, her name's Stacy. She's actually got Facebook or something. You could order shirts from her. Shoot, you know what I'm saying? She makes them. She sells them at the festivals up here and shit like that. I think I got her information in one of my videos, but that's probably on my main channel. Yeah, no one looks the same exactly. Yeah. Well, that's it, you know. Like she if she had made another one, it wouldn't have looked exactly like this one. You know what I mean? And I really like this one. I like the colors in it. It's bright, but it's not too bright. It's dark. You know what I'm saying? Like it's dark and it's bright and it's not too bright. Kind of like a really good color for like Halloween, like a Halloween. Kind of reminds me of Halloween a little bit with the orange and shit in it. You know what I mean? It's like a really good fall shirt. Coffee.
Just trying to get the literature of the building. It's all trying to get my attention is not to building behind your window. Like I said, HIPAA applies to you, so it's the onus is on you to keep your information, private information safe.
Simone, you still there?
So I haven't seen any private information, so you guys are doing a good job protecting patients' information. So no issues. How much longer are you not too long. Not too long. I just gotta get I'm just gonna go in that room over there and see what's over there and just just get some more literature. Yeah, yeah, man, I have to go back in that room. So that room, yeah. I mean, I just want to take some pictures and video. Yeah, but I didn't get all the pictures because the office manager here came out. Yeah. I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you, sorry.
I forgot to say good morning to Simone. I seen you in there and I forgot to say it. And Simone, if you're still there, good morning. I dropped the ball. I'm a shitty YouTuber. I'm a horrible friend. I'm even a worse YouTuber friend. I should be ashamed of myself. In fact, I am ashamed of myself. Simone, tell me you love me. Just tell me.
Thing is, he cannot record medical documentation. He cannot work in the field. They can walk in the courthouse and do the same thing. They can walk into the hospital, record the waiting room, record people, he can walk to anybody, just like you said.
I have no ill will in there. Make sure the piece is there.
But he's taking back, like, he starts recording your screen with patient's information on it.
I have no ill will, sorry.
Well, we know, we've done this before.
Why can't most cops kind of be like that? You know what I mean? Like, going to work. All right, don't work too hard. Do that work thing. Sorry to hear that you have to go to work. I feel for y'all, you guys. free, all the free range slaves. I feel for you. One of these days we'll be free. Hopefully, one way or another. You know what I'm saying? We're all free range slaves here. Hopefully someday we can be free, figure out a way to free yourself. Is your work working for yourself though? Are you working for yourself? You get to work for yourself. I mean, at least then you're not as much of a slave. You know what I mean? Still a slave, just not as much. At your shop now, so you'll be working for yourself, slaving for yourself, not slaving for the man or another man. God, I hate slaving for other men. Fuck. Hate that shit. Am I the only one that feels that way? I know I'm not. You know what I mean? I know I'm not. Fucking hate slaving for other men.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. I just and the way I do it.
You gotta slave for other men and then give your money to the fucking government, and then some chick somewhere wants child support because she didn't like the relationship no more. She decided she wanted to leave you. Didn't want to work things out. You know what I mean? Oh, fuck, I hate being a slave. Fuck. Big Mike slaving days are done. I refuse to slave anymore.
Yeah. Going back there and opening up their file. Yeah, no, I get that.
Trying to retire, but the little wife won't let you. Sounds like you need to get rid of her then. Need to retire her.
I'm from New York. I'm from New York, yeah. Yeah, from New York. On Long Island. Long Island. You've been fair to me. I'm not going to try and be mysterious with you.
No, she's the reason why you're alive. Got you a good woman then? Good for you, man. Good for you. Good women are hard to come across these days, man. Women these days are too fucking jaded and too fucking brainwashed by social media and think everything's about fucking diamonds are forever type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, God, don't get me started on that. Modern woman, I can't fool them bitches, man. Bitches think their fucking crotches don't stink. We smell like fucking tuna fish and shit.
Instead of saying, hey, I'm going to arrest you if you don't turn off that camera and, violate my rights, it's refreshing. So at the end of the day,
well, that's true. That is true. Yeah. That's if you're lucky enough to find a good one. Some men are just douchebags, you know what I'm saying? Some men are douchebags. That's what I mean, some men. Men are douchebags. You know what I'm saying? We're all douchebags. Everybody's a fucking douchebag. I'm definitely nobody to give relationship advice. I've been single forever now. I'm the last person you want relationship advice from. Don't listen to anything I say when it comes to relationships. I'll fucking sabotage a relationship, I'm sure. Been a while, but I don't even know how to handle a relationship these days. I've been single for so long. So used to just me, you know what I mean? Life's a lot different when you got to take other people's feelings and shit into consideration. And at this point in life, I really don't have to do that. And it's kind of like liberating. You know what I mean? 25 years? Dang. 25 years.
Exactly. No. Exactly.
Single is nice too, yeah.
I've never seen a good, police officer complain about body cameras.
I mean, literally though, I've been out of a relationship for so long. I don't know if I'd even make a good person for a relationship. I'm just anymore. You know what I mean? I don't have the experience, or you know what I'm saying? Like, It's been a long time.
And that's why I record everywhere I go, because no matter what I'm doing, I'm always recording either on the GoPro on or whatever.
I'm sure I could be trained again or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Or whipped into shape, but
Treat people, like I said, with respect. I don't know.
or whoever the lucky person is just gonna have to know
Hopefully, we have a good
this is just the way I am.
a good situation.
I am's who I am's.
Unfortunately, a lot of times it's, people, especially in this day and age, the reason why I think we're getting a lot more kickbacks of it is because of things that are-
Talking on a CB radio. I swear to God, huh?
Not saying that's what you're saying.
Was she a trucker? Did you marry a trucker?
Yeah.
Because it's been more shootings.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, and while I
Can she? Oh, I was gonna say, can she back a big rig up?
I just it's a slippery slope
It
to
is.
just to restrict certain rights because of other things that are happening in the world.
And
You
I'm
know?
not saying.
She was driving a pickup truck. Sick. Got you a country girl, huh? Got the seat. She got a gun rack in the back too, and all that shit. Does she wear cowboy boots? Can she rope you? I never got into the CB.
No, for sure.
Kind of wished I had one though.
Yeah, that's
Now, when you think about it,
what I'm trying to do. Like, I don't
you know, if everything fucking crashes, no cell phones, no telephone, blah blah blah, CB would come in handy, wouldn't it? CB can make a person pretty important.
But the average citizen,
Did you hear all that?
that they're going to feel weary, so
Did you guys hear all that?
I try and let me get the walls, let me get the shoes, let me do this, because I'm not just going to stand there and you say, I can film you because I have the right to film you, because I can. And, I think that's too antagonistic. And
Shit, all the snow came off the roof, at least on this side.
Yeah.
You heard it? Yeah, it was all fucking. There was everything coming off the roof. Surprised the dogs didn't freak out.
That's the thing about it is also we're here to make sure that you're safe as well. That's why I try to walk with you. That way we can keep things calm.
For sure.
That's the part of the reason why I asked, hey, you might as well walk out with me to follow you. That way, if somebody starts to get hostile, we can diffuse the situation.
Yeah. Professional peacekeepers. That's what I was telling you guys.
Let's see.
Well, that's what we're supposed to.
Professional
That's
peacekeepers.
what we're supposed to. We're not always, but we try our best.
That's what I think. That's
Your dad's super into CBs? Still have it?
He told me that term.
You did hear that?
Professional peacekeepers. I never heard that term before, and I was like, you know what?
Talk to guys all over the world. All over the world, and I talk to guys. You deaf?
Our goal is to make sure that and that,
Of course, I'm a big proponent for law and order,
so
for sure.
that's, but you're right. They don't always have
Exactly. Well, it was really
Hard for me to understand the different types of yeah, I feel you. That shit's
I appreciate that. So thank you. Sorry.
can't find your baby. Oh shit.
How you doing?
A lot of girls on the CBs. Is that where all the good chicks are, dude? On the ham radios and CBs? Is that what a fella's got to do? Do I need to get a CB? Man, making me rethink everything. What are you doing, buggers? Oh, what are you doing?
I think it'd be good for the,
Hey,
honestly, for the community.
Bug.
Because, Michael is the bridge the gap. I don't want to. I'm a
You gonna not look at me now? Don't look at me. Oh, don't you dare look at me.
I just want to make sure everybody is, everybody's on the same page. Well, my channel page is Long Island Artist.
Don't you dare look at me. Oh, don't you dare. Don't look at me. Oh. Oh, don't look at me. Huh. What are you doing? I get you. Oh, I get you. Get her. She likes it when I get her. Oh, she likes it when I get her, don't huh? Huh.
Yes.
Oh, we get the bug. Oh, yeah. She likes it when I rub down her face like that. Oh, she likes a good face rub, huh? Oh, yeah, we gotta get a face rub in there.
Now she, because now that woman who didn't understand, now she understood. You explained it to her, and now she understands.
Bridge that gap between you and them,
Yeah.
and make them understand that this is not illegal. As long as you're not doing this, or this.
Yeah. Exactly.
Is that the next line in the song? I don't know.
All right, thank you.
Back in the 90s?
City police here. Excellent job.
Yeah, that was the next line. Been around the world and I talked to all the guys on the CB. That was, huh?
I appreciate the opportunity.
I've only been in like 2 serious long-term relationships in my 45 years. I've had like little short-term girlfriends or flings or main bitches, you know what I'm saying? I've had only 2 serious long-term relationships. First one was with my son's mom. Me and her met when I was 17 and she had just turned 14. And I was actually friends with her dad first before I even met her. And I met her dad through some other friends. Some friends of mine worked with him. And we were just pot smokers and dealings of weed back and forth, smoke a pot. That's how we became friends. And then we'd hang out and then we became friends over the years. And then one day his daughter moved in with him. And after, I don't know, 6 months, almost a year or so, she ended up having a crush on me apparently. And I remember it plain as day. I was leaving Tom's house, her dad's, and her and Debbie was there and Tom was there, and Debbie comes running out of the apartment. She goes, Michael. She goes, Mike. She goes, Nellie likes you. Her name's Nellie. Nellie likes you. She wants to be your girlfriend. I was like, oh, really? You know what I mean? Like, okay. Says, I don't know. I said, me and Tom are friends. You know what I mean? Like, me and Tom are friends before anything. And I really don't want to date his daughter without his permission. You know what I'm saying? She just turned 14. I'm 17. I mean, ain't a big age difference. You know what I'm saying? And I told her, I says, we're going to have to get, permission from your dad because I am a little bit older than you, and I don't want to like ruin the friendship between me and your dad. So Tom said he had no problems with her dating me. He liked me, trusted me, and we was together for 8 years after that, 8-9 years. We had 1 kid. And then the bitch I got with on the rebound after that, we won't mention her name or talk much about that cunt, but But that's how I met. So those are the only 2 long-term relationships I've been in. Gloria.
Let's shine together at the winter. I'm tired of boys. I need a man.
Gotta go make some knives. Sounds like you were 13? No, I was 17. She was just turned 14. She was a very well-developed 14-year-old young lady, let me tell you. You know what I mean? And she wasn't a virgin, so she wasn't doing anything with me. She hadn't already done with somebody else at some time either. So, you know, not like I got to break it in or anything, you know what I mean? She was my first, though. I didn't lose my virginity until I was 17.
Living in a scene has a psychological cost because identity usually forms from belonging. Do you remember a time when leaving the house meant disappearing? No GPS dot. No texting when you get there. Just the quiet trust that you would return before the streetlights came on. If you were born somewhere between the late 70s and mid 80s, you grew up in a world that no longer exists, and then had to become an adult in one that.
Yeah, this was.
You're not quite Gen X, shaped entirely in analog independence.
Almost 30 years ago now, you know what I mean?
Raised in
Shit, how girls dressed back then, shit, 30 years ago. Just see how girls were dressing in the 90s when they were teenagers, man. She was a good-looking female, too, in her younger days. She let herself go to hell, though, unfortunately.
Generation. But you were always slightly out of sync with both.
I got better looking the older I got, and she got...
Too analog for the native.
Simone, there you are.
So you learned
I didn't say hi earlier. Sorry, love.
How to adapt without fully identifying. How to move between worlds without claiming either one. You remember rewinding tapes with a pencil. You also remember your first email address feeling like a doorway into the future. Both memories are equally yours. And that dual memory...
No, this isn't Gen X, guy. This is, I'm talking about what we're listening to. It is, K-O-O, Psychology. Koo Psychology. It's similar as the, that other one. Similar style. Might be the same person, same content. It's got 212K views, though. Came out 4 days ago. It's the psychology of Zillennials, the generation born between analog and digital. I fit right in.
You didn't miss the future, and you didn't lose the past. You were simply born at the hinge of history, the moment when one world closed softly and another began loading.
I like watching a couple of these a day. I like the animation they do for them, too.
Before algorithms,
We'll give you a quick look.
Boredom was a daily landscape.
Look at, he's even got a Nirvana shirt on. Fucking plaid, denim, some fucking cons.
Waiting to dissolve the silence.
It's like right up my alley, man. Fit right in there.
It was the default state of being.
No third party streaming, though.
You turned sticks into swords, sidewalks into racetracks, empty rooms into entire worlds. You learned, without realizing it, how to generate experience from imagination alone. Psychologists today would call this the
Joker, what up?
Of the brain. The network that activates when attention turns inward. When the mind wanders, recombines, creates. But for you, it was simply Tuesday. You also learned to wait. For photos to be developed, for a favourite song to come on the radio, for a friend to show up at the agreed time, because once you left the house, you were unreachable. Waiting wasn't frustrating, it was normal. And in that waiting, something important formed, the muscle of delayed gratification, the quiet tolerance for uncertainty, the understanding that not everything arrives on demand. Your social world was physical, immediate, and unscripted. Conflict happened face to face. Tone, posture, and silence carried meaning long before text stripped them away. You learned how to read a room before you ever read.
How's the snow out there today? Oh, it's not bad. It's melting off. We got a bunch of snow yesterday. but it's melting fairly quick.
Then there was solitude.
It's above freezing today. Yesterday we got like 5 inches of snow really quick with some freezing rain and sleet and freezing drizzle. And today it's melting really quick. So
left you with something rare. The capacity to tolerate
we're gonna have snow until the end of March,
unentertained and unobserved.
into April.
You are among the last adults whose inner life formed in that analog silence. Before attention became a commodity, and before boredom was engineered away. Then just
But we're a
as
month
you were
we're a month
becoming
away
world
from
changed.
good weather coming here soon.
Not across generations,
So
but right in the middle of your adolescence, that fragile window when identity is still soft, still forming, still asking, who am I becoming? 1 year, connection meant a phone tethered to a wall. A few years later, it meant a glowing portal humming in the corner of the room, the internet arriving with the shrill song of a 56K modem. You were old enough to remember the before, young enough to master the after. And that combination created something psychologically rare, a kind of technological bilingualism. You learned the language of analog presence, eye contact, pauses.
he didn't mean to give him the Ralph. I give him some extra Ralph, so you don't mind.
Usernames, type tone, creative skills, connection without proximity. For you, the internet was never.
You make you sick, Joker. How dare you? She loves you, but you make her sick.
There was a boundary, clear, almost architectural, between your physical life and your digital. Friends.
Yeah, we ain't done getting snow for at least another month here.
Profiles existed in another.
But at least we're getting to that part where we're getting up to above freezing, so some of it is melting off a little bit, but it's going to take a little while. There's a couple 100 inches out there, you know what I mean?
But as a version,
I've seen snow piles and fucking snow piles I got plowed into the shade, be there in fucking June.
Quiet psychological shift. As
You go out in the backwoods there, you can find snow in the woods in June still sometimes.
Work moved online, friendship moved online, memory moved online, and somewhere along the way, the log-off door disappeared. You carry even now the memory of when it existed, a time when connection had edges, when presence and absence were distinct states. Growing up during the internet shift didn't just teach you new tools, it rewired your sense of where life happens and left you with the strange, persistent awareness that reality itself once had an exit button. Identity usually grows from belonging, a generation, a culture, a shared story you can point to and say, that's mine. But if you are a Zennial, that recognition often arrived, slightly out of focus. You were told you were Gen X, yet you didn't quite share their hardened detachment, their fully analog formation. Later, you were folded into millennials, yet you never felt native inside the digital world that defined them. So you learned to translate rather than inhabit.
I'm a fucking zillennial.
Generational spaces without
Damn it.
settling into either one. Psychologically, this creates a subtle but persistent state, the in-between identity. Not fragmented, but hybrid. Not lost, but unclassified.
I like watching these and listening to these because it gives me a better understanding of me. You know what I mean? Helps me give me a better understanding of me. That's yeah. Because I feel that. I'm not quite as analog as the Gen Xers. I do have the Gen X state of mind, but I'm not a fucking millennial. You know what I mean? I'm a freaking zillennial. Son of a bitch. Revelations of BigMike. BigMike Revelations. 500.235A. I'm a zillennial.
Recognize both sides of the divide. You understand the pre-internet skepticism of older cohorts.
How's mom doing? Oh, she's a pain in my butt. You know, she's doing all right though. I mean,
is not the same as belonging.
She's doing good.
Over time, This produces a quiet self-perception. I adapt everywhere.
She's down at the laundromat right now.
It's why generational
So.
debates often felt strangely external to you. Boomers versus millennials.
She gotten over her little chest cold and her little sickness she had, I think.
Understanding both arguments.
I tried to get her to go get one of them fucking Z-Packs,
There is a
but
psychological strength in this position.
I don't know that she ever got. I don't know that she's completely over it though.
Comforts with transition.
It's like it looks like it got better, but it seems like it could get worse again. But she's feeling good. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Less reinforcement.
You know how when you feel better, but you never completely get rid of the sickness, and you just kind of like deal with it. She does that a lot, so I fear she's at that. But you know,
from a life that began.
I just want her to go get a Z-Pack.
Your mind.
But she looks like she's feeling better. I made bean soup yesterday. I did do that after work. I worked and made bean soup yesterday. Making bean soup is work. Holy cow.
When it becomes human. Your childhood unfolded in the
Especially if you're going to make some good bean soup.
Of the 1990, a decade that felt, in hindsight, almost impossibly stable. The Cold War had ended. The economy expanded. Technology promised progress, not disruption. The cultural story was simple. Study hard, go to college, step into a future that would be wider and safer.
Yeah, it's kind of like how my mom is.
Because children,
like she's still got the cough, like the congestion in her lungs. You know what I'm saying?
Reach the threshold of adulthood.
And at her age, I worry about her not going to get in a Z-Pack. It's only a matter of time. Maybe she'll get over it, or maybe it'll turn into fucking pneumonia. You know what I mean? Like, but she's feeling fine. You know what I'm saying?
Stability became provisional.
My mom's kind of always had a bit of a cough though too. She was a bartender, so a lot of secondhand smoke. And then, you know, being a woman, she's one of them women that use heavy chemicals when cleaning, heavy bleach and shit. She'd be gassing herself out and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Safety is not guaranteed by progress. This was not only fear; it was rupture. The collapse of an expected.
You mixing bleach and all sorts of shit, gassing herself out, cleaning the shower or some shit. Like, get the fuck out of this room. What the fuck is wrong with you? She's in there hacking and shit.
When many Xennials were approaching traditional.
So she don't have the best lungs, to be truthful. So it's hard to decipher between the she's sick and, you know, it's just the way her lungs are.
These stacked disruptions.
At least it's hard for me to decipher. She knows the difference. You know what I mean? But she won't act accordingly. You know what I mean? Unless she's on death's doorstep.
That the future can improve. But beneath it runs a steady awareness. Structures fail, systems break, timing betrays. So you plan carefully. You scan for exits. You expect change to arrive unannounced. The world did not change before you were ready. And it did not wait until you were secure. It changed exactly on cue, at the precise moment you stepped forward to meet it. When you were a child, communication had edges. Phones were attached to places, messages waited on machines, work stayed at work, home stayed home. Connection happened in intervals, not continuously.
Sandwich, where are you? He said he was going back to bed. He's got a headache. Oh, he's feeling a little ashamed of himself.
Booking.com has all kinds of stays.
Are you there, Sandwich?
The hotel works for some, but not others. Find exactly what you're booking for. Booking.com, booking.yeah.
That's right, Sandwich. We're judging you right now. We're judging you. He was wasted yesterday.
Then adulthood arrived, and with it, a quiet but total shift. Email followed you out of the office. Laptops followed you onto couches and airplanes. And eventually, the smartphone dissolved the last remaining boundary between presence and demand. For you, this was not normal. It was an intrusion that arrived after identity had already formed. You remember a time when being unreachable was ordinary.
I didn't get my first smartphone. I was so resistant to the smartphone. I didn't get my first smartphone until like 7 years ago, and it was a cheap one. I had a BlackBerry and stuff, but I don't really call that a smartphone. Couldn't really do shit on it anyways. Who the fuck wanted to stand around for 5 minutes waiting for Facebook to load up or some shit? But
the day has no clean perimeter, and this is where the friction lies for Xenians. You adapted to constant connectivity, but you never internalized it as natural. Part of your nervous system still expects intervals, pauses, offline stretches, spaces where attention can rest without vigilance. But the modern environment rarely grants them. You carry a low-grade cognitive tension, remembering, bounded communication, inside a life of perpetual reachability. A sense that you should be able to step out, yet nowhere fully exists outside the network. The shop was never the technology itself.
bleach, pneumonia, yeah, you mix that shit together, you fucking,
Became adults in a
yeah,
world of
that's what I'm saying. Like,
now must be deliberately reclaimed.
yeah, my mom's a big bleach user, and she will fucking gas a room out with fucking bleach and shit, man. Your eyes be watering, can't fucking breathe.
Friendships negotiated face to face without digital witnesses. But the children you are raising live inside networks from the beginning.
Put so much bleach in the toilet, you gotta be careful. You go in there to take a piss, you might gas yourself out, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't know if you women know about that, but man, as a man, if you pee on top of bleach, especially if it's some strong bleach, kind of get that ammonia mixed in, you know what I'm saying? And fucking gas yourself out.
Unstructured time, private experimentation. You want to give them the freedom you had, the boredom that shaped you, the offline space where identity could unfold slowly, without audience. Yet you also know the environment has changed. To remove them from digital life entirely is to isolate them, to immerse them fully.
Praying to Ralph, right? the Norse god Ralph, Ralphus, Ralphus Almightius. That sounds more like Roman, don't it? Oh shit. Oh.
Not for your own childhood, but for the knowledge that its conditions cannot be recreated in tactical. So you improvise. Boundaries here, permissions there, screens negotiated, outdoors encouraged. You are raising digital natives with analog memory and holding quietly the responsibility of remembering what childhood felt like before it was connected. At work, generational lines often...
I should send this video to my son.
On one side, colleagues shaped before digital acceleration, valuing hierarchy, tenure, clear boundaries between roles. On the other, those who grew up inside networks, fluent in rapid change, fluid identity.
Yeah, my mom don't think like that. My mom doesn't put a lot of thought into shit. She's not one of the people, she's not a forward thinker, and she don't think in cause and effect, you know what I'm saying?
Speed, flexibility. So you translate. You explain to older leaders why attention cannot be commanded indefinitely in an always-on culture. Why late-night emails ripple through teams long after they're sent. And you explain to younger co-workers why some systems still move slowly. Why trust a cruise over time? Why presence sometimes makes it feel It is cognitive positioning. Your mind was formed across two operational models of society. Industrial and digital.
Got my bean soup sitting on that warmer out there. I should go stir it up a little bit.
Flexibility, the ability to shift frameworks, integrate perspectives, avoid contradiction.
Check my fire too. I don't need to keep a hot fire today though. It's gonna be like almost 40 freaking degrees. What are you doing, Ben? Huh? Oh yeah, we're doing good. Yep, she looks good. We've got fire. I sure am a good fire maker. We don't need no water. Let that motherfucker burn. Yeah, oh yeah. You know what I'm doing right now. Normally I come over here and sit down and he wants to take my sticks and shit. I think it's because he's waiting for mom to come back. Huh. You always feel better when everybody's all home, don't you? I don't know where Foxy's at. She must be in my room. Oh yeah, there she goes. That's his lookout spot too. When somebody's gone and he's waiting for somebody to come home, that's where he sits. That way he can see out the window.
There is something you carry that is becoming rare, not just nostalgia, but a lived memory of a human pace that existed before constant connection. You remember days that unfolded without interruption, friendships that deepened without documentation, thoughts that formed slowly, unshared, unobserved. You remember what it felt like to be unreachable, and for that to be ordinary.
My dog don't wake me up. Foxy will, but Bentley he won't. He'll sleep through. He'll sleep through the night. You know what I mean? Foxy, when she's got to go pee, she got to go pee fucking 20 times. Yeah, you. She'll let you know. Huh? What?
After you,
What?
starts already connected, already searching,
Oh.
already seen. And this is why
Oh,
your
I need
experience
that.
matters now more
I
than
need
ever.
that. Yeah. Let's see. Hour and a half. What for an hour and a half, and then see it started. Went to that like it. See how it's just blinking the one. Should be just a solid 2 of them. I don't know if that's a sign that the battery's dying on me or what.
And then he said, devour me.
Yeah.
I need to
Fucking microphone. I give up on that mic. I don't know what the deal is. Okay. Do not. Whatever you do, even if you're on a budget, do not buy the newer KM18 wireless earbuds. I have not had good luck with them. Well, the other one I lost, so you know what I mean? Comes with two. But this one keeps disconnecting. They keep disconnecting. They're not staying connected. I don't know if it's because it's supposed to be like 8 hours worth of battery in this freaking thing. Or some shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
hour and a
I'll
half.
give information out during the day.
Hour and a half and it's dead.
No.
Or
you're good.
disconnects
I
or
don't want you stepping closer. I'll have to defend myself. I'll have to defend myself, and it will get physical. I would back the fuck up. Because if you take one more step, I will defend myself.
you done been warned.
Get your ass in the car, dude. Hey, Larry.
Yeah, I had it fully charged, man. Yep, made sure it was fully charged. I charged it like this, right? And see how that blinks red? It's charging. See it blink on, blink off. It's a slow pulse. That it's charging. When it's done charging, that stops. So I got it magneted. So I put it right there. Charge it up. Right, and then after that, just for shits and giggles, I put it in the box. It charged for a little bit, you know what I mean? This went from 99, used 1%, so it didn't charge much, you know. Hour and a half into the live stream, it disconnects. Is it because the battery is going bad? Is it because, I don't know, you know what I mean? I don't know. Don't know why it's doing it. Like I said, the other one I lost, so would the other one still be working? I don't know. This one, I can't rely on it clearly. DJI's got their new setup out though. And that's the one I'm gonna get. As soon as I get the Lizoot for it. Man. The DJI Mini with the USB thing instead of having to get the big old clunky thing that you can, you know what I mean? If you guys have ever looked at these. And they finally put it out with the USB-C thing. You've been able to get them over in Europe and stuff for a while, or over in other countries, just not here. They finally released them here. So before you had to get this big old thing that would attach, you know what I'm saying? To have the minis. Which is cool, I guess, if you got a camera rig or something, maybe, or if you want some more adjustability with your microphones, you know, because you can adjust the gain and shit, I guess. But I really don't want that big old thing hanging off the fucking side of my phone, you know what I mean? I see that as a potential weakness, you know what I'm saying? Like, so they finally did it. You get the mic mini with the USB-C thing. $60. They'll have an app. You can still control your gain and shit. You know what I mean? So, $60 though, you know what I'm saying? $60, some DJI quality, bro. I mean, fuck. Right? Yeah, so that when I upgrade my audio, I'm gonna try that. Yeah, it is crazy. You got the Pro Life headset, and it's really for like the headset when you're online and with the microphone and stuff. Yeah, they make decent stuff, so I'm hoping that'll be you know what I mean? I'm hoping it'll at least be reliable. You know what I'm saying? It should be reliable. Reliable audio, nonetheless. I was thinking about trying out, you know, people use the Hollyland. I was looking at the Hollyland ones. Hollyland wireless lavalier microphones. And they have one called the A1, but they have the Lark M2, which is a popular one a lot of people use. I thought about this. You know, it's got the charging case. This one's got the lightning end thing. I can throw the lightning away, don't care. But it also comes with the with this thing that you can use for it controls gain and shit if you want more control, or you can just go straight to the USB-C thing. And I've noticed a lot of content creators use these, and they seem to be reliable. This is a similar style, just it's the newer brand, and I like some of their newer brand stuff, but the microphone I just haven't had a good luck with. So I thought about those, but fuck, that's $100 for that whole set. I don't want the lightning. You know what I'm saying? You can get it with just the camera. The camera you can get it right here, USB-C and the camera thing. But that's still $88. And that's still not DJI. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it just makes sense. And I looked at the A1s. These are $30. I've looked at some reviews on YouTube, content creators. This is the Lark A1 wireless mic, and it's got the little USB-C thing, a couple little mics, and they're small. Oops. And they're small. And for $30, I was like, yeah, I'd try those for $30. That's what I was gonna get. I was gonna get those for $30. But now, because I keep watching and looking at these things quite frequently to see if prices change or anything, or if anything new comes out, you know what I mean? And boom, I was looking, and there they were, the DJI with the USB thingy. I was like, sheesh, that's mate. $60. Well, I could get them in white. That'd be cool. And the thing's not black. You know what I mean? It's not like they made it look kind of cool with this white cleary thing going on. You know what I mean? So it looks kind of cool. I got to put in my cart. That way when I get to $60. We'll go let the dogs out real quick. I'll be back.
Comment.
I mean, the mic has to sound better than no mic on here, doesn't it? I don't know. I don't rewatch it or anything. He says, listen to the wife. Do what your wife said. Do it meow. Hey, Brent, what up? Shit, chilling. Debating what I'm going to do next. Right, true that. Yeah, I agree. I don't know. I get a lot of background noise around here, you know what I mean? That's why I think about it. Maybe I put too much thought into it, you know what I'm saying? I think I overthink it some. I don't think I need a mic as much as I want one just because, you know, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? But when you're outside and it's windy and shit, you know what I'm saying? You got it, man. A mic makes a difference. And there is a lot of wind around here. Yeah, inside here, I really don't need it. But when I go outside, man, I get out there in that fucking wind, it just fucks everything up, I'm sure. Could go test the theory, right? Gonna go stand out there in the middle of the road, up there at the intersection. See how the wind sounds. Right. Yeah, I won't be hooking this one up anymore, so we're gonna be micless for a while. Until I do get one. I don't even know why I'm charging it. Maybe I should try it on my other phone for a while. Maybe tomorrow we'll try it on this phone. I'll go live on this phone tomorrow. Maybe later today when it's done charging, or this evening, and see what happens when we do it on this phone. Maybe it's the phone. Maybe the S25 Plus doesn't like it. You know what I mean? Maybe the S25 Plus is like, you ain't good enough for me. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Could be that. You know how some of these things are. If you know what I mean, like old earbuds, new phone, like your phone don't like it. You know what I mean? So maybe they like this one a little better. I don't know. We'll test it though. You're gonna have to. Now that I've thought about it, I have to test it. Yeah, like I got these one set of earbuds. They work fine on this phone, but they won't work on this one. This has got the updated Bluetooth. You know what I mean? The newest Bluetooth. Blah blah blah. Right on, we'll be here. You ain't got to tell us. You can go handle business. It's only YouTube. You don't need our permission to go anywhere. No, you can't go nowhere. You can't answer that phone right now. You're gonna have to wait. You ain't gotta tell us, man. Girl. I wonder what my shotgun mic sounds like going live. We'll have to try that just to test the sound out. That motherfucker, I bet a pit. It disconnected, reconnected. I don't know. It just did that. Did you guys notice it?
I kind of think I've got, so
61 dogs? Damn. Very briefly. Yeah, it just literally dropped off and went straight to reconnecting and reconnected back up. I don't know why it did that. It's kind of weird.
still nothing. So
I see shit like that. It makes me worried. Like, you know what I mean? Like, makes me worried my shit's hacked or some shit. But I don't. There ain't no way my phone would be hacked. Verizon would tell me I got that virus and malware scanning shit through the Verizon service. There'd be a big alert. Be like, hey, something's up with your fucking phone. I had a steak and baked potato last night for dinner. It was pretty good. That's what I ate for dinner while I was making bean soup. Next time I make bean soup, I'm going to have to do it on a day off when I don't have nowhere to go or nothing else to do. I have to start it in the morning. That way I can really put the boil to the ham hocks. That'd be good. Trying to start a bus. This guy Casey Liddell, he's got a bus in his yard, and he uses it for practice because he's got this heavy wrecker. So he uses it for practice on different techniques of picking and rolling and big vehicles and shit like this. And he's made content out of it, but he keeps it around because he's always got something to he pulls with it or you know what I mean. He's always doing something to it, and he's like, I forgot this old bus is supposed to run. He's rolled it over a half a dozen times on purpose, with his wrecker, roll them over and set them back up and shit. And he's like, we're gonna try to start this thing. He's like, I forgot that it ran. Yeah, 61 dogs is a lot. That's crazy. You hungry? Too bad you're fasting. I say you just go eat and don't tell nobody. I mean, who's really gonna know? It's not gonna make a difference whether you get in your heaven or not, bro. That's just brainwashing. I mean, I shouldn't say that. It's your religion. You believe what you want, man. I don't want to bash your religion. I just can't subscribe to religion. It's too much brainwashing, man. To me, you know what I mean? It's like convince people to do things. You know what I'm saying? They convinced you that you have to, fast for 13 and a half hours for 30 days. And if they can convince you to do that, what else can they convince you to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I just can't do it. I refuse. Sorry. Sorry, but not sorry. Oh, your fast is over? Shit, you want a bowl of bean soup? Roast beef sandwich? You successfully completed it. You ever cheat on them sometimes? You ever say fuck it and make a sandwich or something anyways? I mean, we won't tell nobody. You know what I mean? I wouldn't blame you if you did. Shit. Especially you gotta do 30 days of that shit. Man. Like, motherfucker just needs a couple crackers and a glass of water. You know what I mean? Like, just a little bit of that flatbread. You know what I mean? With some chilies, a little bit of that flatbread. No, never. You haven't done it. What happens if you do? Let's say you did. Do you think if you did that your God would actually not let you into your heaven? Do you think that would actually happen? Allowed to lie? Yeah, like what the fuck? Yeah, I don't mind lying with a positive trait in somebody that I would consider trustworthy. I mean, we all tell a little. I get it. Everybody lies a little bit. We all lie, but I mean, like if you know somebody's like that dude's a liar, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I mean, but do you think if you, let's say for this 30 days, if you cheated one time, let's say on day 16, you just really had to get a bite to eat because you was about to Ralph or something, you know what I mean? And you said fuck it, and you grabbed a piece of flatbread and had a flat piece of flatbread, and I mean, I'm not saying a whole meal, like just just something to keep you, you know what I mean, like, and a glass of water. Do you think your God wouldn't let you in heaven, into your heaven? I say your heaven because everybody, I think, heaven's a little bit different these days. Everybody's heaven's different. I don't think I've ever met any Muslims, not that I'm aware of. Oh, so basically, you can ask for forgiveness, right? And then everything's all good after that. You gotta go take your lickings or whatever, be shamed, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Take your spanking, and then you'll be, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. There is quite a large population here in Michigan, just not around the areas that. Okay, maybe in some of these tourist places I probably pass some, but I mean, like personally, you know what I mean? You can go over to Dearborn and stuff, sure, but I don't go over to Dearborn. You know what I'm saying? I've always lived in smaller towns where predominantly white. You know what I mean? Up until I mean, I grew up down in Dundee, and Dundee was in between Toledo and Detroit. I met a lot of black people around there. I mean, so like, but as far as like Asians or Muslims or anything else outside of black, but it's just never around where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? We do get Indians that come through as vacationers at the Stone House and stuff, but don't get to talk to them very often. You can tell it's Indians because it smells like curry and long black hair everywhere. You know what I mean? Them women with their long black hair, fucking long black hairs everywhere, and the house smells like curry. Them motherfuckers be partying too. Them Indians be partying when they come there. They don't fuck around. Get a whole family of them together. They save their money and they get together, and then they all come at once. Yeah, that's how they do it. It's not like one family member. Say it's like a sister, a lady, and her three sisters and their three husbands, and they all pitch in together to run a place for the week. And they come to party there for a fucking week and tourist around the Upper Peninsula and shit. Oh, the angry vet. I'm sure. I'm sure if you want to, if you know what jail he's in, all you have to do is look up the jail. If you know his first and last name, though, you know what I mean. I mean, do we know? How do we know what jail he's in? Which city, state? I mean, it'd be easy to figure out. You can send a letter to the jail with his name on it. They'll get it to him. It's not hard to get a letter to somebody in jail. Whichever one he was on probation and shit in, didn't he go for violation of probation? Oh fuck. My mom just called someplace about some community substance program that she's seen on Facebook. This is why I can't win. She thinks she's gonna get some $2,000 food card that we don't need. I'm gonna end this. I've been on here for 2 hours. Go check on my bean soup and stuff. It's gotta be getting warm. Get some socks on. Gotta bring in a little firewood and shit. So, let's see about getting the plow truck guy called. You gotta get him over here. All right, later.